Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Here's a little sneak peek of what we are making today, and I'm pointing at these flowers because those were my inspiration today really. So I actually bought these flowers on Shein. I feel like maybe a month ago now. It's been a little while, and I popped them into my drawers, and every single day that I try and create a new design, literally every day I try to create something. But besides the point, I keep checking my drawers to create stuff, and I constantly look at those flowers, and for the past couple of days I've been trying to create something with them, and it took me about 3 tries to actually create something that is decent enough to upload on YouTube. So it was a little bit of a journey with this one actually, because usually when I create a design and it's not quite what I'm after, usually it's a case of changing 1 nail or 2, maybe 3 at max, and then once changing it up I then end up with a nice coherent, beautiful design when you combine all the nails together. But this one today, it took a little while. It really did. It took a whole 5 different sets to actually, get it looking somewhat good. And I picked up a blue and a pink, and I also decided to go for a bit more like a neon vibe, just because I am just so excited for the summer to come around. I just recently went out, it was sunshine, and I just felt like a new person. I don't know if you guys ever get that. I live in the UK, and right now the weather is a little bit hit and miss. It's that time of the year though where some days it's super warm, some days it's super rainy but still warm, or others are actually cold, and it's a bit awkward at the moment. You just never know how to dress for the day ahead, to be honest with you, if you're wanting to leave the house. And it was so warm recently, and I just felt alive again. I was just so happy, and it just made me want to pick up bright colours again. I just want to get dressed in shorts and dresses and skirts. I just want to get back into that season. Literally just so excited. So this set is right up my alley, and anyways, I overall love summer and bright colours, so this is definitely my kind of season when it comes to design. So back to the nail design itself. We've got 3 nails that are the nude shade that I showed you. So today we're actually using a different company. We're using Smiley as our background nudie shade. I'm constantly picking up Madam Glam Food Coma, and I love it to pieces, but I just kind of wanted to switch it up today. I've been picking up literally every time I wanted to pop a nude down, I'm picking up Food Coma, and for a change I just wanted to pick a different kind of nude. So I went for, I think it was Biscuit from Smiley, but of course the rest of the colours are from Madam Glam today. So here I am doing a French tip, and as you can see I've actually tackled the French tip in a different manner than I usually do. Usually I just wing the smile line, and it just always works. It's almost like I've got it mastered now. I do so many French tips all the time that I've just got it mastered. But the way I've mastered it is where the smile line isn't very elongated, and I just felt like I wanted a nice long smile line, if that makes sense. So that's why I decided to tackle it this way around, and it worked like a charm. really did. So highly recommend it. If you're kind of struggling with your French tips, that's a really nice method to try and attempt a French tip with. So on to our next nail. We're using that same pink, and I'm doing this squiggly line on the nail. You can do the squiggly line as well, up to you really how you do it. I did it this way, where the left hand side is a bit higher and the bottom part is a bit lower. Off camera I've done a second layer on both of those 2 nails with the pink, and now I'm going in with the blue, and I'm just going to continue that outline with the blue and then colour it in. And then we've got 1 more nude nail chilling in the background, and that nail we're going to also do a French tip using the exact same method that we used on that pink one as well. And again, we will do another layer off camera. As you can see, Madam Glam gel polishes are absolutely amazing for all nail art. I love them so much. If you're ever into, kind of character colouring in and drawing on nails and that kind of art, I really think Madam Glam gel polishes will be your best friends when it comes to colour blocking and stuff like that. And overall, just anything. The blue in itself didn't really require a second coat, to be honest with you. But just a rule of practice, sometimes I just go ahead and do a second one, or if I'm rushing and I'm filming a video and literally you cannot tell whether there's 1 or 2, I just won't do a second one. Not only do you just save your product that way, but also it doesn't need it, And of course, a little disclaimer, because I feel like sometimes people get confused on my channel. These nails, these really long stiletto nails, no one wears these. These are all the same size. They are strictly for design purposes. They're just to inspire you guys, maybe teach you some new tips and tricks, give you guys some ideas for nail art, stuff like that. But no one wears them. Whenever you see those small, like actual wearable nails where I actually put on my hand, like press-on nail looking ones, those I usually just make for myself, or sometimes for family members, or just, again, for designs. No one's, again, wearing them. So I hope that kind of clears up what I kind of do with these nails. I have a big box where I keep them, actually, these long stiletto nails. I think I've done a short on my channel, or is it called a reel? Or YouTube shorts, I don't know. Every platform has a different name for them, where I've actually opened up my box and I showed you guys what it looks like. I'm actually on to my second box now, so I maybe should do like a bit of an updated video of what I'm working with at the moment. But yeah, I keep them in the little box, and it's just like a little, almost like a little trophy, almost, you know, my art in a box, which is really cute. So back to the design. I feel like I'm chatting off topic the whole video right now. So we're on to stamping. I've got this stamping plate. It's got faces. I've actually had this for a very long time, and I've never had a chance to use it. I have tried to in the past. I just couldn't create a design with it. But since our flowers have little cute yellow smiley faces, I thought it would be absolutely just right to include these smiley faces as well into the design. So on this 2-colored ombre, because we do have a 3-way ombre on another nail, I'm going to just, using some white stamping polish, I'm just going to pick up those smiley faces there. I quite like them because they weren't in like a direct straight order. They were kind of like wobbly and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. So I wanted to place it down because, as you can see, the image next to it, all the faces are just straight in a row kind of thing. So I didn't really want that. And here, as you can see, I picked it up and I messed up, unfortunately. So I just didn't scrape enough. It usually happens because I'm supposed to have a piece of cloth or something underneath, a towel, like a kitchen towel, but I didn't because I was filming, and I mean, I could have. I don't know why I didn't, to be honest. So I was just trying to be careful when I'm scraping, and when I do that, I'm not scraping hard enough, and then sometimes little mistakes happen, just like I did earlier a moment ago. So make sure you have something underneath it, or you might, get polish on your surface. It's not a problem though. You can get some acetone and just wipe it, but when I place acetone on this mat, it just kind of ruins it ever so slightly. So I just didn't want to. I was trying to avoid it at all costs. So I also didn't mention on that squiggly line nail, we've placed some glitter at the bottom, just a little cluster of glitter in one little specific area, and then when we matte top coat, we're going to do some little like stars on top of the matte top coat with some white gel polish from Madame Glam. It's their nail art gels, which cure tack free on top of any surface, and it's glossy too, so it's going to create a really nice look on top of the matte background. And I've done it recently, I think maybe 2 or 3 videos ago, depending when this one goes up, and I loved the way it came out on that nail. So now it's kind of like a little new technique, a little like design that I've bagged under my sleeve now. And is that even a saying? I think I butchered that one, but yeah, I just got a new kind of design that I love, and every so often I might just include it because I just love it so much, and it really creates a cool look. So now that everything's matte, I'm going in again with the same blue over the French tip. So the reason I went in the first place with just 1 layer or 2, I think I did maybe 1 then if I'm doing this on top of the matte top coat, but that was just to create the background colour in case if people were to wear these nails and the glitter was to come off, you still got a blue background in the back of the glitter, and it's not very noticeable. So that's why I did it. But of course, again, no one's wearing these, but if you were to do it on a client, for example, it would be good to have a layer of blue in the background in case it does come off the nail. And also it creates you a little bit of a guide as well. If you already got a layer of blue down, it just creates a nice little outline of where you just need to apply the glitter and another layer of gel polish. So here's our first one done with the beautiful blue. I tried to match up the blue and the pink glitter as much as I could. I have a bunch of glitters, yet apparently not enough because I still don't have every single colour under the planet that would match with the blue I've got. So the blue is a bit more like turquoisey in a way, and the glitter itself was a bit more bluey, but that's okay. I think it looks pretty cool actually still. And now onto the pink. So same gist, we're going to just outline it again, pop on the glitter, and then pop into the lamp. I like to double cure it just because there's a layer of gel polish and then you've got glitter in it, and I just feel safer if it's double cured. And if you wanted to shop with Madame Glam or the place where I get my glitters, which is Larissi, I'll make sure to have the links in the description. I think like they're always down there. And if you're wanting to ever get a cashback, I've got a nice little offer down there which you can also help the channel out with using my link. So it's an amazing cashback website. It's called Quidco if you haven't heard of it. And basically you just do your shopping online as you regularly would, and you get yourself cashbacks, just free money for shopping online that you would do anyways. And if you use my link in the description, then you get yourself an additional £15 for free just for using my link, and you get it once you get your first £5 cashback. So, you know, create an account, and in your free time, whenever you just eventually get a cashback of £5, then you get yourself 15 for free. So altogether you have £20, which is amazing. So definitely check it out. We're now on to our charms and our crystals. So the smiley faces are going on top of the glitter nails where the smile line is, and the pink one is going with the pink glitter nail, and the blue is going with the blue glitter nail. So those will go into the lamp. And then right on top, I wanted to also place this AB crystals. So I'm going to do that now. Just 3. I was very, very highly thinking about placing some caviar beads in between each crystal, but I decided to opt not to today. I feel like I include caviar beads quite often in my designs, and I feel like I probably include them more than I don't. So I felt like it's a pretty like in your face set as it is. It's pretty bright, very eye catchy and stuff. So I thought, you know what, for a change, maybe we'll just stop on it and not include it, because I know that not everybody likes them and not everybody actually has them at home. And stuff like that. So I thought I'll just show you guys what it does look like without the cover beads. And then of course, if you add the cover beads, you're just going to make it look even better, I'm sure. So the 2 nails are now done. We're on to this 3-way ombre that we're going to place some crystals down. So I made up my own little crystal cluster. Just I opened up my drawers, took out as many AB shaped crystals that I could find, and I just started playing about placing them together, hence why I came so prepared with my crystal placement today. Usually I'm trying to make it on the spot as I'm filming, but here we've already got it done, which is good, on my little triangle plate thing. So we've got like a diamond looking crystal, we've got 2 of these like long crystals. I'm usually pretty bad at explaining what crystal names they are. I don't think I know any really good crystal names, but hopefully the video is self-explanatory. The AB crystals are from Shein, which you can also get a cashback on Quidco actually. So if you're a regular Shein shopper, which I hope you are if you're grabbing some nail products, because they have amazing charm stickers and crystals on there, then they do actually offer cashback on Shein for Quidco. So definitely check it out down there. So now the other nail has gone into the lamp, done and dusted. We will come back to it though. We will do some extra little flowers and line work and dots and stuff like that using this white. So this is a white gel polish from Madame Glam. And they are a nail art gel, this one. So it's really nice. They have all sorts of different colours. This is the first kind of nail art gel that I have from Madame Glam. I'm so sorry. It's because I had my very first nail art gel was from Glitterbells, which is why I'm constantly wanting to say Glitterbells, but it's Madame Glam, and I'm so happy with it. So my other one, I liked it, you know, but the packaging and everything else, just, I don't know, it just over time I had some issues basically, but it's all good. I still like them though. I would still buy them again, but I was able to get my hands on the Madame Glam one, and I'm so happy I did. It's so easy to work with. It's just so great actually. Super pigmented, as you can see, cures tech free like it says, looks beautiful. I'm overall just super happy. So I just used the white to outline where the 2 colours meet, and now I'm going over the dotting tool and just placing some dots. I do wish I made the lines much thinner, but I'm not always the best at managing my brush whilst I'm painting or drawing, and managing like how thick my lines are sometimes. So that's still an area I need to work on, which if I were to do more hand painted art, I would probably be able to master a bit better. But I feel like since I've explored stamping, I've just not really been doing as much nail art anymore. Stamping just kind of replaces the need for me to work on nail art, which I guess has its pluses and minuses, depends how you look at it. But at the same time, I would not be able to create designs like I do without my stamping. So that's definitely a massive plus. And if you haven't tried stamping yet, please try it. You're going to love it. I know at first it's a bit difficult. I've had a massive nightmare myself when I first started, but really, really give it a go. I have a lot of different designs on my channel using stamping plates and, you know, including mixing up maybe some stamping plates and foils and all sorts. I do all sorts of crazy combinations on my channel, so hopefully something in there can help you understand how to stamp and gives you some ideas how to combine things together or just do a whole design with just stamping itself. Definitely check out my channel if you're interested in stamping. So back to this nail. We are now doing a flower, or more like I've just completed a flower. And I just used the dotting tool, created an outline of my flower, and then just connected the dots together to create the petals. And now we've got ourselves a flower. And now using the dotting tool, I'm just scattering dots all around the nail. Now that the crystal nail here is done and out of the lamp, at the bottom on the right hand side, I did this big flower using the exact same white gel polish and using the exact same technique that we just did on the other nail. And then once I've completed the flower, I am going to scatter the white dots as well all around the nail. When I first did this, I wasn't too sure if I didn't overdo it. But the longer that I look at them, the more I like it. And I'm happy that I did in the end. Because right now it looks a bit bare. It's still very pretty, but it is a bit bare. But when I added dots, I was first a bit worried, and then I was quite happy. Sometimes it is like that with nails. Sometimes I create a design, and then I hate it at first, and then the longer it lays in my drawers, the more I look at it, and the more I'm like, you know what, I actually really like it. I don't know what I was thinking. So I have one of those days sometimes, especially if you're doing nail art all day every day. All you ever do is think about nail arts and everything like that. Sometimes I feel like you might end up criticizing yourself a little bit too hard sometimes. So when you're surrounded with nail art all around you, YouTube, on the Instagrams, TikToks everywhere, you might sometimes just doubt yourself, but trust yourself. And if you do create a design, just keep it for a bit. Don't throw it away. Don't give up yet. Just leave it, because maybe after a couple of days, you might look at it and go, actually, not that bad after all. Or maybe you might get a little bit of like a light bulb moment and go, oh wait, I can just change this nail to this and it was going to look so much better. And then done and dusted. So here is just me scattering the dots all around. It will go into the lamp for the designated cure that it needs based on the rules of that one. I actually can't remember. It's probably a 60-second. And that will be the end of the video, really. We'll show you the final results in a second. The other nail that we did the dots on, I actually also scattered some crystals, which isn't included in the video. So just in a second, if you just want to pause it just to see where I've placed the crystals, then go ahead and do so. Here I'm just adding more and more dots, and here are the final results. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!